Tape for this lightweight matchup. Both of these are outstanding young fighters, 8-1 for each fighter. Both young at 25 and 26 years of age. This is going to be a good one.
Wilson 7-1 in the Bellator cage, 2 knockouts, 4 submissions. Tokov is 3-1 here in Bellator MMA, and we are set for action in the lightweight division.
Vladimir, ready? JJ, ready? Lights on.
The bell, and the first of a possible 3 rounds, contested at 155, and J.J. Wilson, center of the cage, feinting already, going to the kicking department early. And there's a counter, and it's Tokov catching the kick of Wilson, landing a couple of right hands, and then bull rushing him to the cage, John.
Very nice use of the takedown attempt by Tokov. Yeah, he landed the shot, but he went right into what he wanted to do. You could tell that he has planned to go to the ground with J.J. Wilson. Everyone looks at J.J. Very good jiu-jitsu practitioner, but Tokov being a guy with a sambo background, submissions are part of the game.
Yeah, and Wilson said his jiu-jitsu would be his biggest advantage here. Double wrist lock attempt as the rear waist lock employed by Tokov, and Tokov dragging Wilson back to the canvas.
Nice little game here, but right now you're seeing JJ get a little high on him. That's going to help JJ take that position. Very nicely
done here by Wilson. Tokov, though, well defended. So nice scramble here in the opening minute and a half.
Beautiful technique by both. Beautiful knee by J.J. Wilson there, but what you just saw, both of these guys understand the ground, know what they can do. Tokov definitely showing that he wants to get this fight to the ground, but he wants to be in the top position, definitely not underneath.
And there.
Oh, it was beautiful. What a beautiful step over.
Yep, and Wilson now going for the submission.
Fantastic move by J.J. Wilson, right into the triangle. He needs to extend it out. He has that arm, it's not a cross. Switching straight from the arm. That goes back to the triangle. Beautiful transition, but no.
Nice escape by Tokov. So some great grappling here in the opening round, being appreciated by the crowd here at the Long Beach Arena. But boy, a dynamic attack from his back by J.J. Wilson.
Being appreciated by me, I'm telling you, that was some beautiful transitions there, but great job at defending by Tokov.
Wilson began training jiu-jitsu at 16 as a BJJ black belt, competed in big jiu-jitsu tournaments. He's always eager to keep learning. Again, just 25 years of age, has had weight issues in the past, but now finding it home at 155, and again, always on the attack from his back, John.
Yeah, and he'd been at 145, and he had made it, made weight a couple times, but he was growing, and he's getting older. It was time for him to move up, and now he is accepted. Lightweight is my class, and I'm going to feel good here.
Tokov for the leg.
Tokov at least being able to put this fight where he wants. He wants to be in the top position on the ground, but JJ giving him a lot of trouble as far as he's stopping his offense and making him defend from the top.
Man, it was like a triangle choke heel hook combination there against Tokov earlier. And Wilson controlling Tokov's posture. Tokov pot shotting from the guard.
See, and this is what we're talking about. Just take a look at the leg action of J.J. Wilson. You see, he'll close it down, but then he'll open it up as soon as he wants to attack, because you can't attack with a closed guard. There's nothing there for you, but now he's trying to change that angle here. Great job by Tokov to get him back to a square position.
And Wilson again continues looking for the submission. Tokov pops his head out. Under a minute left here in the opening round.
But again, if you're taking a look, yes, Tokov has landed a couple of strikes, but overall, the danger he's been put in by J.J. Wilson on the ground, it should be J.J.'s winning this round.
Yeah, Tokov has just a slight edge in terms of total strikes landed, but you're right, it's Wilson off his back who's going on the attack and fishing for myriad submissions here in the opening round.
This is all about finishing the fight. And right now, J.J. Wilson has been putting him in positions to hold the fight. Now
some hammer fist from Tokov as he creates some distance between he and Wilson. So some beautiful work on the ground, and with 10 seconds left here in the opening 5 minutes, J.J. Wilson and Vladimir Tokov just getting things started at Long Beach Arena.
Stop. All right, guys, second round. Fight's on.
The bell and round number 2, and immediately Wilson goes to the body with the kick and trying to put pressure on Tokov early. And Tokov ducks underneath the kick and immediately gets the takedown, but it's Wilson again looking for a limb as soon as he hits the ground.
JJ went a little bit too, over the board with that up kick. As far as that high kick, man, Tokov, again, you can see where he wants this fight to be. So JJ's going to have to figure out, look, I need to either start to look for my reversals here, look for the submission, or get myself back to the feet.
Wilson closing the guard, trying to maneuver.
Nice use.
Now high guard. There's escape momentarily by Tokov. Tokov in top position, but unable to get on track thanks to the work of J.J. Wilson.
And it's going to become more and more difficult for J.J. to set those things up and get that type of triangle hold as they get more with the sweat coming in. He's going to get a lot slipperier.
Short strikes by Tokov as Wilson utilizing his hips. Controlling Tokov's posture. Trying to think 2 and 3 moves ahead.
Wilson was looking for the sweep there. You saw him reach under for the leg. But as soon as he does, Tokov is trapping that arm down and opening up with punches, which makes JJ take that arm back.
Man, and there Tokov momentarily neutralizing the right arm of Wilson, but Wilson very active off his back despite being neutralized for the most part by Tokov, but yet continues to utilize that flexibility, John, in trying to come up with a submission.
He has the ability right now to switch into this omoplata here. He's got to continue to turn that corner on that shoulder. Nice job of pulling out. See, that's when that sweat comes in. It's a lot easier just to muscle and pull out of it.
Referee imploring them to work. Wilson's corner wants him to create a scramble, try to get back to his feet. Easier said than done with Tokov on top. Might have been trying to set up a go-go plot attempt here of Wilson on his
right there. There's a lot of things he can do right now. He's just controlling the posture of Tokov with that leg, holding his leg, keeping that, see that head down into his chest.
Short left hands being delivered by Tokov. Open guard of Wilson. Wilson trying to keep Tokov from creating the distance to really deliver some powerful strikes. And now Wilson again maneuvering his body here, trying to find some kind of a submission, John.
What he was trying to do is a neck crank on Tokov. Tokov has seen all of these different types of things. The real thing you're seeing right now is look at how much more offense Tokov has in this round as far as strikes than what you saw in the first round. He's starting to wear JJ down with this game plan.
Neither fighter has been finished in their respective careers. Minute and a half remaining here in the second round. And Wilson, who was working in San Diego, now training out of American Top Team in Coconut Creek. First fight training at ATT. Trained by King Mo.
Jay, gotta be more aggressive. Let's go, buddy.
Wilson's corner wants him to be more aggressive. It's Tokov being more aggressive now from top position. Minute left in the second.
Right now you see JJ extending those hips, trying to push Tokov back because it's tough for Tokov to bring those shots up, but he's doing it.
Oh, and there's some elbows from the bottom that connect for JJ Wilson.
Let's go, guys. Wilson, come on, let's work. I'm gonna stand you up.
Boy, Mark Smith is asking a lot because these guys are both working hard. Tokov is working.
You're better you saying that than me, so I agree. 30 seconds left. And it really, you know, JJ Wilson has been active from the moment he hits the canvas from his back, but unable to create the sweep or scramble. Then Tokov now just raining down lefts and rights, ground and pound, hoping that one finds the target, lands on the button. But Wilson now trying to sit up.
He was looking for that sweep. He had a hip high sweep he was looking for. Tokov nullified it.
Work to the bell. Stop.
Bell, round 3 heading into this final frame. How do you have it on your unofficial scorecard, John, and why?
Unofficial right now, I have this as an even fight. I think both guys have to go after it in this round.
That's what Wilson's doing with a spinning back fist attempt and a kick.
Wilson won the first round, in my opinion. He came close to having the submissions. He didn't accept a lot of damage in it. Second round, Tokov took over with that ground and pound, and he's going right back to it here.
Catches the kick, but the scramble
Nice
by Wilson, and Wilson ends up on his back again. And immediately, again, very active, looking for that Kimura grip. But it's Tokov putting his weight, the pressure on Wilson, but
and that's a very difficult as far as it's a strength move for Wilson.
And
nice job of using it as a sweep.
Utilizing it as a sweep, and now has Tokov's back, and Wilson now looking for that rear naked choke.
It's a big moment right now for JJ. He has not had this position once.
An explosive attack by Wilson. Has the body triangle employed. And it's Tokov utilizing the, well, he's trying to answer the phone, the wing block there on Wilson, but Wilson is in prime position now, John, with just over 3.5 minutes left.
There's a lot of time left, but he's got a great position right now. You see that figure 4, you see that foot actually going up. Tokov needs to turn towards his right.
And
he
now
wants to bury that foot into the mat.
Body triangle's been opened, and now that right arm trying to slip it underneath the chin, around the neck.
JJ Wilson using a choke maneuver that BJ Penn used to do a lot. Get that one and use, you have wrist control, and then you're gonna slip your hand out and slide it right behind the neck of Tokov. We'll see if he can do it.
3 minutes left in the fight.
Tokov doing a good job. He's clamping down on that. When you have that glove on your hand, it makes it difficult to slide it through.
And now Wilson wanting to flatten Tokov in full mount. And Tokov with the reversal, the scramble, and Tokov back in top position. Incredible grappling on display in this fight.
Both guys knowing what they're doing on the ground. That's what we were talking about coming into this, and they are performing exactly like we were anticipating. JJ got the sweep one time. As I was saying, Tokov is not going to sit there that long. He's waiting for it to happen again. Nice move by Tokov. Wilson still in that position.
Wilson looking, well, again, the perspiration very slippery at this stage of the fight, but what a scramble. And what a display of their superlative grappling techniques here as they fight for dominant position. And it's Tokov back in the guard of JJ Wilson. 1:45 left.
Well, and you know, both guys really going for it in all this. You can tell, you know, they both know I need this round.
Let's go, bro. Jay, put his head down to your knees. Push his head down. Push his head down, Jay. Push his head down. Push his head down.
Under 1.5 minutes now left in the fight. Left hands from Tokov. Wilson trying desperately again to create the sweep or find a submission with just over 1 minute remaining in the fight.
Look at JJ using his leg to trap that arm. Beautiful job. It's up top. He's got the triangle. He's got to hold on to it. There you go. By grabbing the leg, that's going to keep Tokov closer to him.
Under a minute left, and
He's to squeeze it all together.
He's on Tokov.
Tokov being on the bottom is a bad thing.
The triangle choke. And Tokov desperately trying to alleviate the pressure.
Boy, he's doing everything he can. Unbelievable job by Tokov. He was almost out.
Incredible. And Tokov back into opposition. What a battle on the ground between J.J. Wilson and Vladimir Tokov.
Tokov putting up with a ton of pressure. He was not breathing at that time, trust me, and that was tight for a while. Great attempt by J.J. Wilson. Unbelievable guts and heart to get through that by Tokov.
And now Tokov hearing the 10-second warning, trying to rain down punches. Wilson spinning back fist. Tokov with the takedown again at the bell. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the decision, we'll go now to your three judges at cage side. Your first judge, Derek Cleary, 29-28. He sees the fight for Wilson. Your second judge, Rafael Davis, 29-28. He sees the fight for Tokov. Your third and final judge at cage side, Chris Crail, scores the fight 29-28. He has it for the winner by split decision, JJ, the American Wilson.
Look at you, Big John McCarthy. You called it, and well, a split decision, much to the delight of King Mo. The celebration, his first fight with American top team. J.J. Wilson pulls out the split decision victory over a dejected Vladimir Tokov. Hey, we can all celebrate what was a great display of grappling.
Click below to subscribe and watch more MMA content.